There is important things that every player learn on later stages or they never learn because they're quit. After big headache, I finally find what is the most important thing in Watcher of Realms and how some people with even less powerful heroes from me make things that I have big struggles on. And of course I'm going to give some examples. Currently in the Oracle stage there is a Gear Right 3. I was having big struggles there. I was having big struggles in the Gear Right 1. Maybe I'll give Gear Right 1 for example, because yeah, that was mostly the most painful place I was in. From the recommended heroes, I was having Leezer, I was having Kmet, I was having Eona, I have Duores, I have Elwyn, both of these. Okay, let me just show you what kind of heroes I have. Elwyn for rage regeneration, Duores for boosting the damage, Kmet, I didn't have Alistair back in the days, but I have Eona, that is 5 times awakened. Yeah, here's my Eona. So I was having big struggles in the Gear Right 1, and I saw a video how people are doing Gear Right 1 with epic heroes, and I was, what is going on here? I mean, I have a legendary heroes. I mean, the best one for this one so far, Kmet and Vierna, and right now there is some new heroes that also perform absolutely insane in the Gear Right 1, but I have one of the top damages for the Gear Right 1. I also have healing reduction from the Leezer. Here's my Leezer. And I was like, I cannot even kill the mobs. There was like 30 mobs left before they break my before they break the gate, this wall here. Before, yeah, you have to basically care for this wall here and not get break it. And I start exploring these videos, these tactics, all these stuffs. And in general, the most important thing in Watcher of Realms is your gear. You can actually do absolutely everything with right gear, but not any gear. We have to, okay, there is a second important thing, not any gear. There is a couple status maybe that is most important in the gear when you create your healers, your DPSs and stuff like this. So the first thing I learned, because I watched some beginner guides back in the days when your young burghers start playing Watcher of Realms, and I was, yeah, level up your heroes, progressing in the campaigning. Don't touch the gear rights, just go for promotional rights, go further in the campaigning. But I think gear rights is the most important place. And you have to know, of course, here you can see what each of the gears is going to give you. Some is DPS related, some is HP, defense. This is most likely for, yeah, for all DPSs and defenders and healers, especially the HP healers like Vortex. But which gears is the most important? Because we're not keeping our heroes naked. I mean, every hero have some kind of gear. Everybody put some gear on their hero. So the most important part and most important things from your gear, this is not even a good gear, but still. On the first place is your attack percentage. You have to have your attack percentage. If you don't have very strong gear like mythical, I don't know, this shiny gear here, you should definitely go for attack bonus. And on second place, you should select a critical rate. So to have a biggest damage that your hero can have, base it on your base damage. So you have to also look on the heroes that have great base damage and also skills, of course. But the way you can do it is just go in the filters, select primary attributes, and you can check the attack bonus. From here, you can check the critical rate, and I think this is maybe the most important filter in Watcher of Realms. Seriously, this filter is going to show you for your DPS what you're looking in. Now, if you have a healer that is, for example, attack based, you're still going to use as your primary attribute to be attack percentage, but for the secondary attribute, you can select a healing effect and attack speed. And maybe you can put, if you have a lot of things here show up, I mean, I don't know if you actually see that. Let me move my camera. If you have a lot of gear here, you can press one more selection, and this can be rage regeneration or maybe some extra attack if you want and stuff like this. But yeah, in general, this is the second filter for the healers. Okay, let me put myself here. And the final filter is of course for defenders. I suggest you can go here two ways. You can go for HP bonus or you can go for defense bonus. Here is depending on your tank. If it's creating shield for example like Owague that have every 11 seconds he's getting 86% from his HP as a shield, you can definitely go for HP bonus. But also if you don't have enough gear, you can go for defense bonus. As a primary, as a secondary, it's just defense and HP and defense. That's it, period. HP and defense. So I think in Watcher of Realms, let me just put my camera back. So I think in Watcher of Realms, this is the most important thing. It's just the gear. With good gear, if you have very good gear, legendary gear, you can do stage gear right 1 stage level 21 with the epic heroes. Period. It can be so easy because some epic heroes are doing massive damage. They may have little base status. For example, Idril for the gear right 3. One of the best heroes. Just put her good gear and you're going to see the magic of Idril. One of the best heroes in progression, in everything. So even with epic heroes you can do these stages, but back in the days, as a young Burgess starting playing Watcher of Realms, I get so frustrated when people go in, for example, gear right 1, put Mao, put Eona, and there was like, look at me, I'm doing stage 19. And I was like, what? I'm with Kmet, I'm with Laser, I'm with Eona, and I cannot do even half of the damage this guy is doing. I just saw how his units, how the monsters disappear. So from there, yeah, I actually understand. Maybe this is one of the most important thing in Watcher of Realms, and this is your gear. So you have to farm a lot of gear. You have to farm a lot of gear to create the best gear that you can switch between your heroes. Of course, every hero is specific. Some heroes may not need attributes that other hero need and things like this. For example, Gazelle, if you check her skills, her critical damage is going to be increased. 12% of extra attack speed is converted to critical damage. So here you may always want to have some attack speed and same time have a critical rate that is going to make a criticals, and with attack speed you're going to boost your critical damage and same time to have a critical damage and blah 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 and blah blah blah. You get the idea. But you definitely have to go and farm some gear to actually make your hero strong. But because it didn't actually matter how many legendary heroes you have here. I have a lot, but I don't have big progress because I didn't spend the time farming gear. So yeah, I guess this will be for this short video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments your personal opinion. I'm very curious. And of course, see you in the next video.